Realty Comp.
Yo, let's go. Thank you. My jam when I hit the city, I play in all the events. You know, this is what I do all day, every day.
Well, I'll tell you what, even if the visitors put those outfits together by accident, they nailed it. Looking sharp as ever as they came into the building. What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. Greetings and best, and a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You take a look at the Raptors. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Cowboy. Get out there with Miracle Man. Then there's the Monster. And it's Wilson in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Siakam is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Gibson in at the 3 slot. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Capella kicks to Hield. Nailed from three-point land. And a lot of games left on the schedule, Brent. When do players, you think, start taking notice of the standings and where they fit?
I think after the All-Star break, to be quite honest with you, Kevin, if you're a team that knows you're floating around a playoff position, you start to gear up 2 weeks after the All-Star break to get yourself in the position that you want to compete in the postseason.
Here's Siakam after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Hayes. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the foul on the Monster. That's his first foul. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Here's Miracle Man, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Siakam. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. Here's Hield. Out of hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the miss from Buddy Hield. Wilson, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Capella. His last outing, he had 8 points. A floater.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Siakam looking around. That's tipped. And here comes the break. Ahead, Leonard with no one around. Second chance effort, and it's in there. Miracle Man's got his second basket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Clint Capella. McDaniels comes in for Buddy Hield. And John Wall subbed in for Hayes. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Good on the shot.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Wall. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Hawks making a switch here. Flynn's checked in. Siakam finds Turner. Here's Flynn. He's covered by Leonard. Leonard against Flynn. And it's Wall in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He gets it in there.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
And that one, good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Turner. Flynn kicks to Wall. 55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
The professor's checked in for the Monster. Here's the professor, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
And that one drops.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. High post try, and again it's Atlanta.
And passing lanes just get wider for Wall when he's knocking down jumpers. That's an important shot for him.
Oh, come on. And he dunks it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The Hawks trail by 13. Outside Flynn. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
And after just 1 quarter of play, Pascal Siakam before the game. Tonight shared his thoughts, reminiscent.
It was always a team, and I think we don't.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
They've got Clint Capella. Turner is out there with McDaniels. And it's Flynn in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The pass to Capella. Healed left side. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Hayes the pass to Justice. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Got a piece of it.
Well, Buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Turner takes a three, but they get it back. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gibson's checked in. Capella kicks to Turner. Now here's Capella. Not a lot of room. Outside Gibson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hield. The shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Hayes the pass to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got his first points of the game.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Siakam is checked in for Turner. And then for Los Angeles, the Monsters checked in for the Professor. Tyler comes in for ABC. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Poke loose. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's Miracle Man, covered by Hayes. Tyler, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tyler's got 13.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense. Putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Los Angeles making a switch here. ABC's checked in for Tyler. Magician comes in for Money. Leonard, he's checked in for Rain Man. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. Another shot. And the play by Wall as he finishes it off for 2. He's got 10.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over. I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. Siakam kicks to Flynn. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
To the right side. On its way from Gibson for 2. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Flynn the pass to Siakam. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wall wide open. And that time, also a missed shot. Outside Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on John Wall. For Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First one falls for him. Leonard hits them both. Here's Wall. 10 points for him. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. 3 seconds. Oh,
Lightning.
that was incredible.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
A dominant.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent body.
And now with the second.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Cowboys. In this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Thunder is out there with the Kid, and there's Money, and it's Cowboy, and it's the Monster in at the center position. Healed, and And the rejection by Leonard. Oh, Leonard in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hayes the pass to Gibson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Rain Man's checked in for Los Angeles. Miracle Man comes in for Thunder. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Passes it to Hayes. Back to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Hayes. Kept alive by Atlanta.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
The offensive rebound, the monster, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The Hawks making a switch here. Turner's checked in. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. But they recover it. And it's Capella missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's the 3. The rebound by Gibson. And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks to the left side wing. Here's Hayes. Sweet little floater. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Rebounded by Capella. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Gibson for 3. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tries from 10. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And Hayes kicks to Turner. Stolen away. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Capella. He's guarded closely. Dishes to Hayes. To the paint. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
For Los Angeles, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. The professor's checked in for the monster. Magician comes in for money. And it's Leonard in for Rain Man.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Wall. Here's Flynn. Turner trying to free himself up. Pass to McDaniels. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Wall. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. And McDaniels with the block. And Cowboys going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Siakam is checked in for Atlanta. And then for Los Angeles, ABC comes in for Tyler. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling, and still working hard out there.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
And the Hawks making a change here. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And so Wall nails both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And he makes that one. That's 12 points for Leonard.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. The shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. The pass to Siakam. Back to Turner. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
Just reliable.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Leonard against Wall. 4 seconds left. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Offensively, okay, let's make sure we...
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Wall, and it's Justice in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Wall passes to George. Back to Wall. Inside. Collins, good. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
The Hawks shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Pass to Justice. And it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Down low, Collins makes it off the glass.
And that's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Passes to Justice. There's the triple. That's good. And so Wall. With the assist.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Atlanta making a switch here. Hayes is checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Tyler, he's checked in for ABC. Money comes in for Magician. Leonard, he's checked in for Rain Man. And it's Miracle Man in for Thunder. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Pass to Collins. Here's Justice. The putback. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Tyler's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now the pass to Justice. Teardrop shot. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And the Hawks making a change here. Flynn's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Outside for George. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen. In the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Achua, he's checked in for Tyler. Kobe White comes in for Leonard. And Anthony subbed in for Miracle Man. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dave's team.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Justice the pass to Atkins. And the foul goes on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Pass to Adkins. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Ooh. Okay.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Oh, man. Nasty. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. And both free throws good from Flynn. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And they go to the intentional foul, and he makes the first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for the Monster. Kobe White comes in for Rain Man. And Anthony subbed in for Wilson. Here's Miracle Man.
Oh!
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness. Confidence, fully in control for this win.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Tyler's checked in. First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Los Angeles guys shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Everything is falling.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The first free throw is good, and Los Angeles with some changes. The Monsters checked in for Achua. Money comes in for Anthony, and it's Leonard in for White. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Los Angeles. Here's Miracle Man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Flynn.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And an intentional foul right there. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Miracle Man and the powerful one-handed slam.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And that's an intentional foul. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 30 seconds left in the fourth. And that one is hammered home.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Flynn. And here's Los Angeles. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Atlanta with the ball, and an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And both free throws good from Flynn. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miracle Man, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, number 1. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And they go to the intentional foul. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Now off the inbound. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play, exactly the way they drew it up.
And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Miracle Man. Power down with both hands.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look